You did it. You found episode 1 of Winning at Wealth. Now sit back and relax. All the pressure's on me to make sure our time together is valuable. I'm John Burdett. I'm an independent financial advisor. My company is 4th Avenue Financial, and I've had that company for over 2 decades. In those 2 decades, I've worked with hundreds of clients, hundreds of millions of dollars, and I've seen all kinds of habits and traits of successful people, as well as habits and traits of those not so successful. I think we can put those lessons to work for us. I've also built a successful real estate company. I have rental units, apartment buildings, houses, and so forth. And I've been doing that for over 15 years. So I have that experience to go on as well. Now, it hasn't always been easy. Back in the early days of starting the business, there were many times I'd come home from work and wonder if the electric would still be on at the house. So truly, I'm a case of going from broke to winning at wealth. When you look around today, there's lots of negative news. You turn on the TV, negativity. Everything seems like we're heading in the wrong direction as a society, as a nation, and across the globe. I think that's a matter of perspective. Certainly bad news has always been around, and it's how you choose to approach it and to view it that I believe is most important. I go back to my great-grandmother, who was born in the 1890s. When she was born, she led a very primitive life. They rode horses. There was no electric at the house. They had an outhouse out back. And over her life, there were many, many bad things that happened in the world. There was World War I and the Spanish flu, the Great Depression, World War II, the civil rights struggles, the Cold War, and on and on. But the progress that was made in her lifetime is unimaginable. She passed away when I was a teenager in the 1980s. During her life, the airplane was invented, a man walked on the moon, the telephone, electrification of the countryside, all of the appliance, expanding life expectancies that could not have been predicted. All of that happened during her lifetime. So some of it is, what do you choose to believe, and what side do you come to the news with, and how do you apply it to your own life? Because you can certainly limit your possibilities if you focus on the negatives. It's almost a magical time, the opportunities that you have, the opportunities that are afforded to us today that other generations did not have when it comes to retirement and investing and participating in the progress of man, in the innovations of mankind as an investor, as owners of the companies. Common folks weren't able to do that a few generations ago. Today, it's as easy as opening up a 401k and deciding to put your money in a systematic way. And there are many other investment vehicles that are available to you that were not before. So we're going to talk about how to harness some of those things and put those to work for you so you too can win at wealth. Now, the show's going to be weekly. It's going to be approximately 30 minutes long, and we're going to release it every Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. It will be available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many, many other places. We also will have it available on the YouTube channel, so you can choose to watch it all go down there as well. Our website, winningatwealth.com, will have lots of great content for you to explore, so please go check that out. And then finally, I'd just like to ask a favor of you. If you've liked what you've heard and you think that it's valuable, please help by sharing this with your friends and family and social media so that we can spread the word about the new podcast. It's always tough getting a new podcast up and running, and any help that you can provide, we would certainly appreciate that. We'll talk to you next week. Take care, everybody.